Welcome everybody to the Brink once again, coming to you for another week of action. Well, we weren't here last week, but we're sorry for that. But as you can hear, it's a little bit noisy because I'm joined by the beautiful Mallory Ben. Hello, Mallory.
Hello, Ben.
Where are we?
At the basketball.
We are at the New Zealand Breakers, who are playing Melbourne United here at ILT Stadium, Southland, for the first ever NBL game played here in Invercargill, and we are right on the court, which is pretty awesome. We've got 3 minutes 23 remaining. Melbourne are winning by 2 points. How are you finding this experience right now?
I like it.
You like it?
I do.
We've got the Breakers right now trying to get a shot away to take the lead or at least tie it up, and they've turned it over, and the Melbourne players have just smacked the crap out of each other. That was almost like a hockey check.
Yeah.
Now you've been, I guess, rooting for New Zealand.
Yeah.
Does it feel weird rooting? I mean, it probably doesn't matter for you because you're Canadian, so
it makes no difference to me.
This is kind of weird that I'm here cheering for the New Zealand team over the Australian team, but there are many reasons behind that. But Melbourne's got another basket. You've been to basketball games before, but not quite like professional ones, or is that a yep? You have been, or?
Yes, I have been not to professional.
Oh, yes, you have not been to professional ones. That makes sense. What are you enjoying the most about this right now?
Being courtside, I think.
Now you got free food.
Yeah.
You got free lollies.
Yeah.
You got free water.
I did.
You got a free program.
I did.
You got free tickets.
I did.
You're a bit of a freeloader.
I am.
Which is good.
Is it?
Well, if you stick with me, you get sort of access like this sort of stuff. It's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
This is the first time I've been to like a proper NBL game in over 20 years, since the days of the Hobart Devils, which would have been before you were born. I think the Devils folded in 1996, the year you were born. Are you going to officially adopt the New Zealand Breakers as your NBL team? Until the Southern Huskies come into the NBL, of course.
Yes, why not?
Why not? 2 minutes 43 remaining here, and the Breakers really need to hit a basket here, whether they go for a three or not, and they've got one in there, and they've got one in. It's a good atmosphere here, though, for like a game in the deep south, though, isn't it?
It is.
Now, what food have you been eating? Some wedges with some sour cream?
Yep. And lots of candy.
Lots of candy. I will quickly ask you, do you think the Breakers can hold on here?
I want them to.
We might stick with this for a little bit.
Yes.
I think it'll be an interesting sort of conclusion or a beginning to this podcast. If we go over with a ton, this is what I was trying to explain to Mallory, that basketball can get a bit tedious towards the end of the game when it's close, and it's 98 points all with 2 minutes remaining. We've got a mascot in front of us. Now, what are we trying to work out this mascot is? A parrot?
Yeah.
How do you think that references the Breakers?
It's wearing a Breakers uniform.
So, do you think that is what a breaker is in New Zealand? Maybe it's a type of bird that we don't know about? Is that right, Marcus? Is that right, Marcus? Oh,
Yep.
yep.
Oh.
I mean, he's a bit energetic. He's sprinting around right now. Oh, we nearly took out the kid with the mop.
They're doing the wave. They're doing the wave.
Oh, it is falling down. He's a lot more energetic than that stag. No, what was it? Not stag. What was it at the Waikato, the bull?
Oh, yeah.
The cow.
It was a cow.
Was it a cow?
I think it was a cow.
That had no energy to it at all, which was that was when we were in the rugby in Hamilton for those playing at home. And oh, look at this, the parrot's even wiping up his own sweat, basically, because he fell over. And even the referee is telling him what to do. Very serious looking referee, isn't he?
All of them are.
I guess I have to be, but I mean, the one thing I will say is that obviously I got to do a lot of Chargers games last year when I was doing some NC stuff, so right on the court for that, but the level of basketball here to be courtside is incredible. And I mean, these are expensive seats if you were to pay for these.
Sorry, what?
These would be expensive seats if you were to pay for these.
Yes.
Have you managed to learn much about basketball this evening?
I don't know. I feel like I knew more about basketball than I thought I did.
And you asked a lot of questions beforehand, but did it make sense? Like, I know when you came to the cricket with me, that was something where you're like...
That sport makes so much more sense and is so much more entertaining.
And tennis as well, one of your...
Oh, tennis.
You need to go to a different tennis tournament, I feel, for that. But the Melbourne player here now has turned it over. He went to have a shot, it got blocked, went up a foot, went out of bounds. Number 43, who's got the man bun. That is the amazingly awesome player of Christopher Goulding. 192 centimetres, 92 kilos. I like how they put their weight in there. Do you think that really matters much?
I have no idea.
Well, he's just got the ball now and he can shoot from deep. He tries to push it up, lays it up and gets the basket. First to 100 wins, and right now that's Melbourne United. It's 100-98. The Breakers, though, will try and shoot some time off the clock. Illy for three, nowhere near it. That was almost an air ball.
It was, well...
I reckon we could have done that better, don't you?
Probably not.
These call flutes at the end keep falling over. They're not the best call flutes. Got a very energetic man behind us.
Yep.
We actually had Mr. Ricard, Patrick Ricard, stand right in front of us before when he was adjusting himself. He's from Louisiana. He's got a very French-sounding name, even though it's technically Patrick Richard. It's been actually quite entertaining to be able to greet the players at the airport and go to some of their little sessions with the kidlets yesterday here through my other role. So I've had some fun with that at least. But 2,500 people here at Invercargill for a game, and if people don't really know a lot about Invercargill, because I don't think we've really discussed too much about Invercargill, it's a city about a quarter the size of Hobart. So if they can get this many people to an NBL game, I'm sure Hobart would do even better with the Southern Huskies. Oh! Nearly the alley-oop there by the Breakers.
That was so sad.
Laid the ball up for him and everything, but sadly could not connect it. I believe that was Sean Long who did it. Oh! And the three-point shot from Goulding. And all of a sudden, we're a 5-court ball game with 47 seconds. Now it's just, what happened?
They fell apart.
They have. But still some time. We have the Invercargill radio lady trying to boost the crowd, I think. She wants to give away a prize. More t-shirts. Have you got a t-shirt yet, Mallory?
Have I got a what?
Have you got a t-shirt yet?
I have not got a t-shirt yet.
See? They do this weird thing where they're trying to chant and get it and not quite do it. You didn't even get Thunder Sticks tonight. You were sad, weren't you?
No, I didn't.
Would you swap your free food and lollies for Thunder Sticks?
No, swap for them.
You nearly got decapitated by a t-shirt?
Yep.
Yeah. I would say, would you swap your free food and free lollies for Thunder Sticks?
No.
What about a t-shirt?
Maybe definitely a t-shirt.
Okay. Alright. We've got Macklemore pumping this crowd up. 47 seconds for the Breakers to try and do this. I'm not sure if they can. They're going to have to quickly get a bucket here and hope to turn it over. It's possible though. This is the beauty of basketball. It's kind of like hockey for you, like 3 goals down with 60 seconds to go.
They could do it.
Abercrombie right in front of us here, number 10 for the Breakers.
I wonder if he's part of the Abercrombie and Fitch family.
Maybe it could be. Passes it off pretty quickly. The shot clock for 3. No. Well, that would have been handy for the Breakers, and now they probably just need a foul. And they are. They're deliberately fouling to get the shots. And Mr. Goulding here has been a little bit cocky towards our Fox Sports commentators to our left, saying he's got it back, baby. We've got it back.
Is he from my side of the world, or do you think he's from your side of the world? He sounded
straight to me.
Did he?
You got your phone in front of you. You can.
He didn't sound funny to me.
He didn't sound. Do we sound funny?
Yes.
After all this time around me and this corner of the world, you're still not even used to.
No. Well, the fact that he didn't sound funny to me, maybe that means that I am used to it.
Okay. Kennedy right in front of us though, trying to bring it in for Melbourne. There's 32 seconds on the clock. There's a 10-second discrepancy. Oh, it's a turnover. Interesting. The break is going for the foul, but they've turned this over here as Melbourne. I'm not sure what that was for. But a win for the home side, but they've another timeout. This is only a 20-second one. Tell me, the music choices. Good music, but we've heard the same songs about 50 times tonight, haven't we?
Yep.
What has been your favourite song that you've heard 18 times this evening?
I don't know.
Sound like a bit of Tricky? The tricky, 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 tricky.
I've never heard this song before.
What? This song, there was a game on the Nintendo 64 called SSX Tricky. It was a snowboarding game. I think Sam and I played it one time when you were with me the other week when we were there. And this was the advertising campaign. They played this to people snowboarding.
Okay.
But this is a lot older than that. It's like 80s, 90s, early 90s, before you were born. 31.1 seconds to go. What if you're the coach here, Mallory? Let's get really deep in sports commentary right now. If you're Kevin Brazel, what are you telling the Breakers right now?
To get it together. Good luck.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's valid advice.
None of you are playing the next game if you don't win.
I'd probably want a bit more advice, but you know, standard, short and
I
straight.
don't know enough about basketball.
You guys, good luck. Get it together. Thanks, coach. And off they go.
Give Lamington head without the Lamington of the ball. Get another three-pointer.
He's up in the card with the ball. Passes it off to Webster. We call him Nicky. 26 seconds remaining. The crowd getting behind the Breakers here right now. Webster banks it, goes for three. Oh, and I think that's the ball game. We've got 17 seconds to go now, so Melbourne just simply have to play the clock out.
What happened?
I think.
Did somebody foul?
Yeah, I think they quickly fouled a Melbourne player, so they'll send him to the line. That's all they can do here in New Zealand. Missing that three is probably costing the game, so they can hope here
Number
that
21 knows they've won. He's so happy.
Mitch
Look
McGarren.
at his little smile there.
Mitch McGarren shooting for two here. Misses
See him? See him?
Yep. I mean, it would take a miracle here for the Breakers to win it, but he's got the first shot, so it makes it they need 2 3-pointers to tie it, send it to overtime. So it's going to be.
How long is overtime?
I think it's probably like 5 minute period, possibly. I don't know. Could be shorter. They only play 10-minute quarters here in the NBL. So 7 points now with 17 seconds to go. They call a timeout, but they need a quick turnaround here to shoot a three and hope for the best. But we've already got the crowds leaving, so they know.
It's a very Australian or maybe Oceania thing to leave when your team is losing.
Oh, beat the traffic. The thing that always fascinates me with these people when they want to beat the traffic is literally by the time they get out, get to their cars, they're not really getting that much of a head start.
They are the traffic.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say this is a very Carlton thing to do. We're like worse than the AFL, I think, for
That's
leaving early.
because you lose a lot.
Well, the good news is we get a junior whopper.
Woo!
Because the Breakers scored over 90 points.
Woo!
So there is a silver lining. Every crowd has a silver lining. I've had the Breaker mascot can still be energetic even when they're losing. You know, it's like if he's a Carlton mascot. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Poor old Captain Carlton.
Must be sad a lot.
Well, look, let's see. Pass it off here, get a 3-pointer after about 2 seconds. Get us within 4. Foul. Miss 2 free shots. Get another 3, make it a 1-point game with 10 seconds on the clock. It's been done before. We've got Wesley right in front of us. Ty Wesley. 200 centimetres, 110 kilos of pure breaker basketball superstar. How do you like that?
Beautiful.
Thank you. He's trying to find an open man. He's trying to find it. He gets our man Ricard. Ricard for 3. No. And the Melbourne United are going to just waltz to the other end. He gets fouled as he shot, so they'll have another one. So I'm going to blow out here to a double-digit win, which is probably unfair to New Zealand because I
feel like they played better than the score is reflecting currently.
I think at the end of the day, they start off very well in every quarter, but they fade out in every quarter. That's kind of the story of it. So
they need to run more for longer periods of time and practice.
Yeah.
Bring up that cardio.
More sprints.
That guy who's happy is still happy. What was his name? Lamington? No, not Lamington.
Number 21. Casper Ware. What a name.
Junior. Casper Ware Jr.
Oh, there's a 3-pointer for the Breakers. Webster, Nicky Webster. A little too late. Keeps it into single digits though. And the final score, 108 Melbourne, 101 New Zealand Breakers. But a great atmosphere here tonight though.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
It's been a good start to this episode of The Brink. We hope you enjoyed this little coverage of this game. Plenty more to come this episode.
Yes.
Let's find out some more in this episode.
Time for us to press this magical little button.
This is like a flashback. This is like a dream.
Flashback. We're going to do what we did a few weeks ago where we essentially play them all in a row, and I'm just going to introduce what we're going to hear in this little snippet of sections. Still in the best of 2012, we're going to hear from Max Walker. Now, of course, sadly, Max Walker passed away a couple of years ago, and we got him on the show back in 2012, and it was a big honour to have him on. And this one's called Max Walker Talks to Himself, where he talks to himself, funnily enough. We also have a bit of a snippet here from an interview I did with Brendan Favola, legendary AFL player. Also, me peaking on Everest. What does that possibly mean? You'll find out. A little thing I did in 2012, which was a lifelong dream to do. We also have a bit of a discussion about what happened to the moon landing when it came to TV's most viewed moments in the history of time. There's a moment of me hitting an ice hockey puck and landing on my bum and being called anvil ass. We also have a bit of a snippet from a competition we did in 2012 called the Brinkalicious, and one of the rounds there which involved us hooning around the streets of Hobart. And there's even a song, me, singing about Survivor and Survivor Style from Survivor Oz. So enjoy some of these best moments from the year that was 2012.
I've actually had people say, gosh, you won't believe I'm playing golf with Maxie Walker. And then I'll go on and do the Max Walker welcome back 2 for 2 and all of that stuff, and then they'll say it's the worst impersonation of Max Walker I've ever heard in my life, and I'm just talking to these guys, so I'm going to be interested in how you go here. But, this is heavy duty DNA. Is it the real thing or not?
Oh, it's funny.
Well, we should bring him on now. Fake Max Walker, welcome to the show. Yes, welcome back to the Brink, everybody. Max Walker, it's very nice to meet you.
It is, yeah, Maxie. It's lovely to be here in your presence.
Yes, and you enjoying that coffee there, Max?
Oh, it's yes, the tide's still in at this stage, so we got 5/8 to go.
Yes, and do you think that, Max, that I actually make a convincing impersonation of Max Walker?
I think I need to hear your kidneys rattle a bit more. You're nearly there. I mean, you're somewhere around about the bottom rib at the moment, but if you can get those kidneys running around, and then when you really go guttural deep, it's about ankles.
Yes, a bit deeper. Yes, a bit deeper, do you think, Max?
Yeah, but you've got to use some other words as well as just yes.
Well, actually, Max, my Max doesn't say much more than yes.
You see, well, yeah, amazing. You give yourself another 20 years of doing this and the whole paragraphs will just tumble out.
So, Max, given that you're talking about your own Max Walker impersonations, can you give us one?
Yeah, I think there's a big crowd in today. Thank you very much, Richie. We've got a little wind shift across Joel Garner. There he is. Huge, massive man. Right arm over, not quite left ear hole, but the bounce. Look at the bounce. Oh, he's got him. Thank you very much.
Very, very good. That's better than I could ever do, Max. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Can you give us a big, long yes?
Yes.
your thoughts on Mark Murphy and Laidler on Twitter last night in the Carlton match?
I was actually going to tweet Murph when he sent the tweet. I was going to say you should have let me say that, but I thought I won't buy into it. But now I've just said it anyway. So he didn't actually refer to anyone, so you can get away with that, I reckon.
And Jared White got his wife to tweet instead of him, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what Alex says that to me because I sent about the umpires on the weekend. I sent a tweet out. She said just get me to tweet it because I can't get in trouble. So I'm going to defer all my negative tweets to Alex. But you know, you guys in the media, you know, you follow us on Twitter and you love when we say stuff, but then when we say something that's a little bit controversial, you're the first to knock us down. So it's going to end up like everything else, and people won't go on it. So
what happens if the umpires down here are a bit hard on you?
I'm only here 1 week, so hopefully I can leave an impression. No, I won't. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Do you want to try and get more than 10,000 that Acker got at the Glenorchy match last year?
10,000. So, mate, whatever they rock up, mate. So whoever wants to come watch, and I'm pretty sure I'll put a better show on than Acker does. Acker's a bit old now. He can't play anymore, so...
Working the handstand,
yeah. I don't do any handstands. I just kick snags, so hopefully I can just do that.
It's been an hour since I introduced you. I'm going to see if I can get your last name right again. Olatia?
Yes. Yeah, mastering it. What is this?
I nearly swore then. I'm on the... like a boss. I'm learning names.
Some people climb Everest.
Ben Waterworth learns names and pronounces them correctly. Can I say, before I do the news, can I say hello to Sarah? I know she's listening, and she said that we are hilarious. Yeah. Damn straight we're hilarious.
You should know it.
When is she coming on the show?
Invite her now.
I said to her how many times, come on with Sarah. Come on the radio with Charlie.
Sarah Jade.
I'm just gonna sit back and let you two host the show.
It's gonna be musical.
I'm gonna have flashcards with like men you're in love with, and you're gonna just like squeal and just go crazy. Here's Robert Pattinson. Ah! And then I'll pull in an Emma Stone reference. Oh my God, it must be as well.
It will be. Ovaries will explode in this studio.
There's an image. People in America must think differently when it comes to TV.
That list is weird. That is a weird list.
They're very weird. I would like to find out the other 30 on that list. It doesn't even give me a link, unfortunately.
Very OJ heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah, OJ's on the minds of a lot of
Americans.
Americans.
He does.
They're also they've got here, which obviously didn't crack the top 20, but Janet Jackson's 2005 wardrobe malfunction, known as Nipplegate. And that's, I think, the only one they've really added here to the top. On the moon landing.
Oh, what?
Where is the moon landing? I mean,
that should actually probably about one or in the top 3 at least.
Exactly.
At least.
No, Man on Moon. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed O.J. Simpson on TV getting chased by the police better.
It's like, what?
The day aliens come to this planet, human beings, what are the most significant events that we need to learn about? Oh, O.J. Simpson got off, not guilty. He's in jail now anyway. So.
That guy has crazy car control skills at 180, people. That is worth watching on TV.
The death of Whitney Houston was more important to mankind than man landing on the moon.
That's messed
up. It's a sad reflection, isn't it?
Yeah, celebrity.
This is an American thing, that should be fair.
I'd like to see the Australian one.
What would ours be?
People can message in 0427 334 336. What were some memories? Mine would be, even though I think I was about 1 year old, Charlene getting married on Neighbours.
I knew that was going to come out. I knew someone was going to say that while I was
actually here. No. I'll take that back. It was Sally leaving Home and Away. Oh. It just brought a tear to my eye. Oh, little Sally grown up.
I turned to the bottle. I relate to it.
Actually, no. One of the least memorable moments, I think, was when John Wood finally won Gold Logie, because every year we lost the person to bag out.
That's true.
It would have been so much better if he never won one.
I think that guy though was like comfort eating in like correlation. If you had a graph of the years he didn't win in relation to his weight, he like got bigger and bigger and bigger until he finally won, and then he's like, oh.
That's why no one knows what he looks like anymore, because he's the twig.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm satisfied now.
Nick Polari is doing the thrill of holding a microphone here. I'm skated up on the ice, and I'm about to have a shot at goal here. I've been taught what to do, and I haven't fallen over yet, which I'm happy. Mika. That's why you have the stick. Mika, what are the chances of me actually getting this in the net?
Nil to nominal.
All right. Well, look, if I get this in,
you'll get it there.
I'm a future star.
Hold on, we just wait for our turn. We are having guys starting from there.
Warming up here.
All right. Brett.
Over this side.
Brett.
There we go.
All right. Here goes. One was
That's
missed.
one. Everyone laugh.
There you
Did it
go.
go in?
You all right?
I think I missed.
And now the famous question, how do you feel?
I'm a bit wet. I've fallen on the bum, but look, I think with a bit more effort,
I think you scored.
yeah, I will. Because really, and I'm blocking the shot here. Really, that went to the goalie. It didn't miss the net, did it?
No,
It went straight into the goalie. Wow.
Yes.
So I'm pretty happy with the fact that I've managed to shoot it at the goalie and didn't go over to the left there or take anyone's head off.
Yeah, exactly, and after the first total miss of the whole puck,
Yep.
you pulled it together.
I did. Well, that was actually slightly embarrassing. And this is where I'm glad I'm on radio, not TV, because that
You
miss...
can always say that was a warm-up.
Yeah, well, it was. It's always a warm-up. It's like practice swinging golf.
Yes.
So...
And, you know, you can... You had so much strength behind it. You're a big man.
Yeah, look, I'm
Next
trying to
time-
channel the power of the body there, I think. So...
Just use 1/3 and you'll stand upright.
Oh, he's not doing well. He's on 3 though. He's good. How long have we got in the clock, Stu?
We have 2 minutes left on the clock.
No way.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, Josh. 2 minutes.
I started timing it.
That was cat. Now, is your hand all right there, scorekeeper?
Yes.
That's good. I don't want to injure that hand because we won't be able to count.
Now...
So I just need to get how many more?
One just at least 1 to tie and 2 to win.
Is there a tie?
Oh, no. I think we just go...
That tie.
At the end of every round, we'll give the winner 3 points, second place 2 points, and third 1 point. If there is a tie, you both get 3.
Clarkson!
Asians do not know the meaning of Clarkson. We have acknowledged that this evening. You missed a gentleman there, Samuel. Joshua, that's your name?
The deliberate miss.
That was it. Oh, he's strategic here. He didn't think he would turn out well.
Clarkson, nice bike. Clarkson. Yeah.
Hey, he's tied! He's tied! Joshua Schubert is tied!
With 1 minute on the clock, he
name?
has to get someone to answer the name Jim.
That was Cameron. That was friggin' Cameron, our old enemy Cameron. But oh, Benny, that was Cameron. We missed him.
The name Jim.
Hey Jim, how you doing?
Oh, Josh has got the clock here. Here we go.
Jim, how you going, mate?
No! Did he? Scorekeeper.
He's taken
With
over.
1 minute on the clock, he has to get someone to answer.
This is incredible.
Hey, quick.
Joseph.
Hey Joe, how you going?
Joseph, come on, judges.
Joe, is it Joseph or Joe?
I will accept
Joseph.
Joe.
I accept Joe.
Oh, whoa.
The scorer will not accept Joe.
You got an acknowledgement from the guy with the beard in a car.
Do I get an extra point for that? No.
But no, that's improvisation.
Into next round.
Mate, improvisation is taking a dump on a car, mate. But I don't get a point.
He waved to me. Because you had the same...
Now, hang on a minute. He's acknowledging to slow down. Is he allowed to do that?
Did you hear that?
Hang on a minute. Can we stop the clock? We want to go to the judges here. Are we allowed to ask the driver to slow down? I don't think that's fair.
No, the
Watch out for this guy, though.
driver must remain impartial.
Yep, so that doesn't count, Josh. That doesn't count.
How you going, mate? Are you doing good?
Yeah, he got a score there.
He's up to 6! He's up to 6! How long's he got?
6 with no minutes left.
Oh, stop the clock! Joshua Schubert is on 6. That, my friend, is the best round you will ever see in this car. And Sam, you had the pressure on you to do well in this round, and you have stuffed up.
Get stuffed, Ben.
Survivor style. Arriving on a boat, looking at Jeff Probst. He's staring at us now, wondering who will vote. Holy crap, there are some returning players. Holy crap, now my game is screwed. Russell Hantz is here. He's looking for the idol. Russell Hantz is gone. He didn't find the idol. Boston Rob is here, but he's really missing Amber. Richard Hatch is here. He is still queer. I just want to avoid Ravu. That tribe really sucked. Poor young man was fucked. Holy son of a bitch, here comes a tribal switch. Silas, you're done. Marty's got no one. Who the hell thought this game would be fun? Survivor style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Hey,
Purple Kelly, whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style, hey, Purple Kelly, whoop, 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 whoop. Here comes the merge and I'm missing an alliance. I hope to hell that people aren't being reliant. Maybe get naked for some chocolate and peanut butter. What about a dead grandmother? Win immunity. My name is Ozzy. Win immunity. My name is Kim Spradlin. Win immunity. My name isn't James Clement. Give up immunity. Eric to Natalie. Cry to the itis. Who the hell was Artist? That guy was cool. Not as cool as you. Kissing Jeff Probst. Dissing the host. Sandra had two more than Sue. Tarzan still denying it wasn't poo. Survivor style. Survivor style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Survivor style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Hey, Purple Kelly. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Hey, Purple Kelly. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a fucking stick, a motherfucking stick. Mr. Freeze is here. No puppies are around him. Colton doesn't believe in handouts. He's a pending once in out right now, now, now. You know what I'm saying? Survivor style. Hey, Purple Kelly. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style. Hey, Purple Kelly. Whoop, 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 whoop. Survivor style.
We're apparently taking more of this on the road again because we're sitting in a car outside a laundromat because that's where all the cool kids record podcasts, isn't it?
Sure.
Sure. Mallory's excited as always. We're back for our weekly quiz, even though we obviously weren't here last week, but whatever. And Mallory has, with the utmost excitement, found a quiz for us. What have we found today?
Test your sports knowledge quiz.
Test your sports knowledge quiz. Wow. Is this for you?
No.
No. All right. Is this any specific sports or?
It just says quiz, test your sports knowledge.
Okay. Does it say when it's from?
November 16th.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. How many questions does it have?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
She's counting them just in case people didn't realise what's going on.
16.
16 questions. All right. Okay, let's do this. Hit me with your first question.
Black-capped Ross Taylor has risen 3 spots to what number in the ICC ODI batting rankings?
I'm assuming this is a New Zealand sporting knowledge.
Maybe.
Okay, so what's this guy's name again, sorry?
Ross Taylor.
Has risen to what number?
No. Yes. The options are 2, 3, 4, or 5.
2.
You are incorrect. It was 3.
Ah, bloody Black Caps.
Aaron Smith is set to become the All Blacks' most capped halfback against Ireland in his what number test? 80th, 82nd, 84th, or 86th?
I'm glad it goes to New Zealand sporting knowledge. Just to point out, New Zealand lost to Ireland overnight, by the way. This test is obviously a little bit older. What were the options again, sorry?
80th, 82nd, 84th, or 86th?
84th.
You're incorrect. It was 82nd.
Ah, boo.
The Auckland Tuatara begin their inaugural Australian Baseball League season against which team this weekend? Brisbane Bandits, Canberra Cavalry, Melbourne Aces, or Perth Heat?
Well, Melbourne Aces, I think I follow them on Facebook, so we'll go for the Melbourne Aces.
No, Perth.
It's always Perth.
The White Ferns lost to Australia by how many runs in their second match at the Women's World T20? 33, 43, 53, or 63?
I think they were belted. I'm going to go with 63.
No, it was 33.
This is ridiculous. Bloody New Zealand.
Kelly Brown scored the winning goal as New Zealand defeated which nation 1-0 at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup? Austria, Denmark, Egypt, or Finland?
all powerhouses in world soccer. Finland.
Oh, that's the first one you've gotten right.
Hey, woo! Finland never lets me down.
Paige Harrob regained her place in the World Surf League Women's Championship by finishing in what position in the qualifying series? First, second, third, or fourth?
New Zealand surfers. I didn't realise that was a thing. First.
No, fourth.
It's New Zealand first.
New Zealand beat out which country to win hosting rights to the 2021 Women's Rugby World Cup? Australia, France, Ireland, or the USA?
Actually, no, this one, it's Australia.
Look at you, second one right.
I heard it on the radio the other day. Look at that.
Canadian Dennis Shapovalov, I can't say it, who will return to the ASB Classic in 2019, has what number world ranking? 26, 27, 28, or 29?
I'm guessing it's golf. 27?
No, it's tennis.
Oh, okay. 27.
You're right.
Never heard of that Canadian. There you go.
Neither have I. Former Black Cap skipper Brendan McCullum was released by what Indian Premier League franchise this week? Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Daredevils, Royal Challengers Bangalore, or Sunrisers Hyderabad?
I saw this as a headline. I didn't click on the story to read it, though. Was one of them the Chennai Super Kings?
Yes.
We'll go with them.
You're wrong. It was the Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Of course it was.
Which New Zealand, I almost said Australian, that's awkward. Which New Zealand city will host the All Blacks Springboks Rugby Championship Test, an RWC pool match preview? Auckland, Dunedin, Hamilton, or Wellington?
I'm going to hope it's Dunedin because we can go to it, but I'll say Dunedin.
It's Wellington.
Oh, boo. Although I like Wellington.
Former Premier League winning manager with Leicester?
Leicester City.
Yes.
This is a common thing apparently. North Americans cannot pronounce Leicester.
That does not look like the word Leicester.
It's Leicester.
That doesn't say
It's Leicester. Don't have this argument with me. I've had this argument with people before from your neck of the woods. It's Leicester City.
Anyway, Claudio Ranieri.
What was the question? You just said...
I'm going to finish the question. Claudio Ranieri has been hired to coach which EPL club? Crystal Palace, Fulham, Huddersfield Town, or West Ham?
Crystal Palace.
No, it was Fulham.
Of course it was.
LeBron James, hey, this is an American question. LeBron James passed which NBA legend to move into 5th on the league's all-time scorers list this week? Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, or Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain. I'm going to say Dirk Nowitzki.
No, it was Wilt Chamberlain.
I thought Wilt Chamberlain was number one. I think he holds the record for most points in a single game. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Who will be head coach of the Blues franchise in 2019?
This is Auckland Blues, I'm guessing.
Oh. Daniel Halingahu, Liam McDonald, Tom Coventry, or Tana Umaga?
Let's go with the last guy because he's got a cool name.
Nope, it was Liam McDonald.
Got a boring name.
We have a ad. 1 second. Wellington Firebirds opener Andrew Fletcher is averaging how many runs in the Ford Trophy this season? 73.16, 75.16, 77.16, or 79.16?
73.
It was 79.
I was going to say 79. God damn it.
Which former Warriors player will take on Dave Litili, the Brown Butterbean, in a boxing match in December? Evren Tuimavavi, Manu Sam Rapira, or Wairangi Kupu?
Wairangi Kupu.
Nope, it was Manu Vatuvei.
Of course it was. Yep.
Yeah, you got 4. You got 4 out of 15.
Yay, I know my New Zealand sports so much. How many do you think you would have gotten?
A lot less than that. Actually, who knows? I would have guessed every single one, so maybe I would have gotten more.
Great. Do you have any others, or is that it? That was it. All right, cool. Well, we'll come back and maybe we'll have some burps for you. Who knows?
My favourite is part of the show when I get to press this button.
That time of the week to play everybody's favourite game show. It's Forget the Lyrics! Here on the Brink on Edge Radio. Over to the studio.
And you can remember some Forget the Lyrics, some classic ones. We've got a bank of them here for you today, for you to get you excited. Let's go back to the year that was 2014. Myself, and when we always did rap songs, we always seemed to fail miserably. So let's see how I went with Vanilla Ice and Ice Ice Baby.
Hashtag. Yo, Twitter. Let's type it. Hash, baby. Tag. Alright, stop. Hashtag and listen. Tweet your thoughts and go on a vention. You want to tweet about that coffee you just drank at shop? Murder your wife? No, don't do that, because you can't hashtag about that. Make sure that you go and do it, because you're hashtagging on Twitter, and that's the way to do it. Not on Facebook, cause that's the stupidest place to hashtag. Why do you want to hashtag on that server? Stop copying Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg, go get stuff. Twitter is better than you, because you can hashtag and you can connect with people in Azerbaijan or the Isle of Man. Hash, baby. Hash, baby. Hashtag baby. Connecting with the world, baby. Now that you hashtag your coffee, you hashtag your muffin, now you're rockin'. You talk to a person in Gibraltar, he's also drinking a coffee. You knew that because you hashtagged it with him. You dance down the street, now you're eating some bacon and putting it on your plate. Now that you've become the best of mates, dance to your hashtag Twitter. Make sure that you're not having a flicker, cause it's so easy right now to connect with somebody in Macau. And when you dance with the Twitter, you're hashtagging that as well. Everything's a hashtag now in life. Even people say it, even my wife. And I'm done.
Yeah, failed, as always. In 2012, I also gave my take of a Cher classic, If I Could Turn Back Time.
I love that little line thing that comes across. It's very appropriate. When fishes swim in water, they like to drink the water. Doesn't make sense. And they get weed on it, kills them, and they die. In Germany, when I was a fish, I went for a swim. Didn't know why this wee came out, it wasn't thin. Then I went to myself, oh man, this stinks. It was wee and it kills all the time. I'm sure they didn't mean to kill me. The wee wasn't that bad, but then when I swam around, it could taste the wee in the water. Made the fish die in Germany, because the fish, they like the normal water and not the wee. Even though fish wee in our water, we drink it and it comes out the tap. But the fish died in the water. Fish died in the water.
Yeah, that's If I Could Turn Back Time, I never would have done that. Josh, in 2008, the very first year we ever did Forget the Lyrics, did the Rembrandt's classic from the, of course, the theme song for Friends, most famously known for I'll Be There For You.
The Brink went on air a few months ago. Actually, it was 2 years ago, cause the Brink is 2. We just released Brink TV, yes I said. Me and Ben on the air and on YouTube. Believe it if you're dead, cause we're on all heaps of mediums, because we are the Brink. We have the Pope and Arnie as well as Kevin Rudd, cause they love the Brink, because everything we do not stink. Better take blah 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 blah.
Keep going, you're doing well.
We usually start at 7, then we end at 10.
Good one.
Then you can check us on YouTube, because we're there and we're usually there for about 10 minutes with episode 2 of Brink TV's on YouTube, and everyone loves it because we are the coolest cats in Hobart. We want Hobart to host the 2020 Olympic Games.
Yep, we miss Josh. I do at least anyway. 2013, I did a bit of I'll Stand By You.
Snoopzilla. Why did you change your name? There's nothing with Snoop Dogg. Nothing wrong with that. A Snoop Lion. Now that you've got a new name, your phone has just rung. It's Barack Obama. He needs your help, Snoopzilla. Save them from the gorilla. USA is screwed. Who shall we turn to? Snoopzilla to the rescue. He'll save America. Rap about those women in thongs and things. What? Snoop Zilla rode in on a green dinosaur. Everyone in Washington went, it's Snoopzilla. He told the Republicans to get stuffed, keeping Obamacare. Barack Obama looked and stared. Snoopzilla saved America. It wasn't Barack Obama. Snoopzilla will rap about all that crap. Snoopzilla saved America. He saved the country. Now there's gonna be lots of shooting and stuff and eating hamburgers. I'm about to turn racist by saying that about Americans. Nah.
And you probably don't want me to stand by you if I'm going to sing like that. Dakota and myself last year, see, I can't even speak. It's so amazing to hear that we did forget the lyrics last year. Dakota and myself doing I'm a Believer.
I thought cars could only go a certain speed. 50 kilometers an hour or 40 in a school zone. Then I was told you can go fast, Ben. Head up to Simmons Plains. Put your foot on the accelerator and drive fast. Then I drove real fast. I'm a car racer. Smashing up my car in a 12-car pile-up. I'm in a race. Ooh, yeah, I'm a car racer. Gonna go faster, Dakota sing.
I got my license the other day. Now I've been a big fan of car racing since I was young. So now I have a car. I wanna be a car racer. So I decided to do 140 in a 100 zone. But the cops caught me. Now I've lost my license. A big fine of 150. Oh, that sucks. Cause I was really keen to get to Launceston at 100 kilometers an hour.
Decent. You did well. You know, I think you want me to bring it home or? You want me to?
If you want, yeah.
I can do this bit.
Alright.
I just thought it'd be polite.
Alright, deal.
The cops are out to get Dakota. They arrested him. I drove past and stuck my finger up and said, sucked in. I'm still driving at Simmons. Now Dakota's not. He lost his license. All covered in snot. I won at Simmons. I beat Jamie Winkup and Mark Winterbottom, but not Simone Dill Silvestre because she's awesome. Yeah! Dakota, close it.
I've got a fine. I can't really pay it. Oh yeah, so I'm going to jail because I can't pay my fine.
Yeah, and Sam and myself back in 2012 doing the Claimers. I really should learn how to speak. I'm going to be 500 miles.
When I go to the trees in the park, I want to look at them and go, oh, that's a nice tree. I say, oh, it's got lots of green bits on it. Oh, hang on a minute, here comes a protester. If I wake up to the protester in the park, I know he's gonna be one certain colour. It's a colour that if you mix blue and yellow, then you get a certain colour called green. But I wanna walk in a park one day and see a tree that doesn't have a protester on it called a green. Nick McKim, go away from the tree. I want to climb it. Sam!
Yeah. Greens. Yeah. I got hit with a green. Right in the spleen. Gave a lot of sheen. And yeah. When they protest, they always get arrested. They always protest about the wood chips. Wood chips. Gangnam Style.
Cat on a mat.
Cat mat.
On a mat.
Whip it.
Green, green, green.
Green, green, green. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun.
Yeah, time for me to make sure I'm out of here so I can go learn how to speak when it comes to doing some podcasting.
Well, we're about ready to close it off for I guess a fairly subdued episode this week. Not a whole lot happening, but, it's a bit short, but who cares if it's short as long as it's entertaining? That's my motto in life, right, Mallory Foster?
Yes.
Now, we've decided that every week we should close it out with a fun New Zealand fact, because we're in New Zealand and we're having fun, aren't we? Sitting outside of the laundromat on a Sunday afternoon, basically. Mallory, you've got some New Zealand facts for us, I believe. What are some fun New Zealand facts you have for us?
Wait, do I do more than one?
You can give me as many as you like. If you only want to give me one, just give me one.
Okay. While rugby remains the most popular spectator sport in New Zealand, golf is the most popular participation sport, with more golf courses in New Zealand per capita population than any other country in the world.
Well, there you go. That's a special message, I think, to my father for him to get over here a little bit sooner. We live near the delightful Queen's Park here in Invercargill, which we haven't quite done a tour of yet, but we're going to very soon. It's a bit wet and miserable, but I believe there's an 18-hole golf course there. Have you ever played a round of golf before?
I don't think so. I remember golfing this one time, but I don't think it would have been 18 holes. I was like 10.
And what do you think of golf itself, playing it as opposed to putt-putt or driving ranges?
I love putt-putt.
But that wasn't the question.
I wasn't listening to the question.
See, what do you think of real golf, like playing it as opposed to putt-putt and driving ranges?
Putt-putt's the best.
Do you like... Never mind.
I don't understand the question.
The question is, what do you think of normal golf instead of the other ones? How's that not an understandable question?
Normal golf is the most boring of the three. Is that better?
I mean, it's an answer, yes. It's not avoiding the question, I guess. She's found a new game on her phone where she builds hamburgers and shit, and she's also Snapchatting right now because she's the most professional sounding. You want to do a radio show with me here, don't you?
No, I don't. You want me to do the radio show with you.
Because I think you will be good for it.
Yes.
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 Yes. Now tell people about this game you play. What do you do?
Right now I'm making cakes.
Right, now why do you make cakes? What's the point of making cakes in this game? What do you do when you make cakes?
Give them to customers and make money.
And then what do you win? You basically, you are simulating yourself working in a store because you don't have a job right now.
Yes.
Is that what life has come to? Now, what time did you stay up to last night playing this said game?
You don't want to know?
I do, that's why I asked.
3:30.
Good job. Yep, she stayed up to 3:30 making cakes on a video game. At least I ride horses and go around in the desert and drive cars and stuff. I miss my PlayStation. Anything else you wish to add, Little Miss Distracted, right now?
Nope.
Awesome. I was going to give you the news that this week you actually have officially become the female co-host on The Brink with the second most hosted episodes in the history of the show. So congratulations.
That's exciting. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Glad to see you've earned it.
Cake.
And she swears. Cool. Well, aren't you glad that we came back this week for a very exciting, riveting episode?
Yes.
We'll be back hopefully next week. We thought to say next week, and then there's always a week off in between. We're going to say next week. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to all the channels, and give us some ratings on those places that you can. How many stars would you give us this week?
2.
Why only 2? Because you were
What is it
terrible?
out of?
5.
Yeah, because I'm terrible.
She was terrible. Yep. But in the meantime, I'm not even going to let you say farewell because you always stuff it up. Keep sucking those oranges, Hobart and Invercargill, and...
Good night.